So Robert, we are here this evening at Dixon Park with the Girls Academy training in the background, just to get a catch up and an overview of the project and the pitch so far.
Yes, well the project is complete now, but like any other large construction project, there were certainly hiccups along the way. But we're all go now. Our biggest gathering, as it were, is in the evenings when all the teams want to play. We have our men's senior teams, our ladies' senior teams, and we have over 500 boys and girls in our academies. We can't actually cater for all the people we have in our club, and we have to rent outside grounds as well to allow them to train. But we even go, we want to accommodate local teams as well, you know, within the community. So we send out more of our teams than what we need to, so as we can let some of the community teams use the ground. We could use another full pitch, and you know, Ballyclare could certainly use it. For all the amount of teams and activities, you know, that there are.
You know, because we want to bring the community as much as we can and use the pitch, and the local schools are now availing of it.
Yes, during the day, a great time for the local schools, use it for both training and for football games. And we want to encourage that and you know, get more of the schools in. We want to see that grow, obviously. And you know, we want to get more involved with the community, and hopefully with, you know, working with government agencies and the council and whatnot, you know, we can get more people in here during the day.
Yeah. And we want to make it as inclusive as well as we can. And I know that you're doing a lot of work behind the scenes, Robert, for disability groups, and we're maybe getting walking football and such.
Yes, we're working at the moment, yes, at getting both of those up and running. It just takes time, you know. We've been taking this, you know, once the pitch is finished, we've been taking it one step at a time, because we're learning as well. You know, we've never had as many people use this club, you know, in its whole history. So we're learning, but we have those items in the plan, as it were. And those will be happening quite soon. Yeah,
and it's great that so many people are using it, and we have hosted so many events already on the pitch.
Yes, we've hosted the semi-finals of the Women's Irish Cup. We've hosted women's under-17 internationals with both Northern Ireland against Greece and Hungary. So we're quite capable, you know, of doing those things. We did make a conscious decision when we were building the pitch to make it to some of the European standards, so we can host those European matches.
This hasn't just happened overnight, Robert. This has been a two-year plan, as you were, an investment as well.
Yeah, yes, it's been a long time in the planning stage, as it were. We've been working on this for, actually it was 14 years ago I made the first plan, but getting the funding was the appropriate thing that we needed. The project itself cost about $690,000. We were fortunate to get a grant from the Department of Communities, Media and Sport for $396,000. The Antrim and Newtownabbey Council very thankfully gave us a grant as well of £138,000. The remainder is made up from our own club resources, but we've had to take out a loan of £148,000 to do the whole project. But we're not done yet. We still have to purchase equipment to service the surface and whatnot. Because it's specialised equipment.
Yeah, absolutely. So I just want to pick up on that point, because we're very grateful for all the grants that we have had from the service that you've mentioned. But people, again, probably don't realise that we did have to take out a substantial loan ourselves, which obviously needs to be paid back.
Yes, we've got to pay that loan back. We're under the lights here tonight, and 2 years ago we put these lights in. We had to take a loan out for that. So both of those loans are on our books, and have to be paid monthly. As well as that, we have to look to the future. This is a beautiful new surface right now. The anticipated life of a surface like this is about 10 years.
Right.
So in 10 years' time, we could be faced with a bill somewhere around £300,000 to replace this surface.
Yeah.
So really what we have to be doing now is putting away about £30,000 per year into a savings account, ready for when that's needed.
Yeah.
So as you say, unfortunately, we have to make charges for use of the pitch to cover all those items.
That's the nature of the beast, isn't
Yes.
it? Unfortunately, people, we do have to charge
Yeah.
for some people to use the facility as well.
Yeah. But we do, we try our best to look at the needs of all the other organisations, and we tailor our charges.
Do you just want to give us some pointers of what we can expect in the future? Fingers crossed, hopefully.
Yes, well, obviously we want to expand our community development. Our present club rooms are kind of out of date for the rest of the facility we now have. So what we're looking for in the near future is to replace these club rooms, but with much larger club rooms. What we envisage is a two-storey club room. The bottom floor would have all the facilities for the soccer pitch and whatnot. The upper floor we envisage as a more open plan that both the club can use and the community can use.
Yeah.
And it also gives the opportunity for other organisations to come in and do things on the pitch and in the classroom, as it were.
Yes.
Which is a good arrangement.
Mental health, it's such a massive issue now. So how important is it that we try and make an impact on that in the local community as best we can?
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, it's well documented that sport, participation in sport is an excellent contributor, to helping people with mental health.
Yeah.
And that's why I said before, we can have people on the pitch, we can have people in the classroom doing different things. And as well for mental health, it's important that they're together. They're working with other people.
Yeah, absolutely. It's that social aspect of it as well. We can see in match days here, we are a family club, we're family orientated, and so many people look forward to the Saturday to getting out and seeing their friends. It's such a massive part of football.
It is, yes. And it's pretty rewarding for me to see, how many new people are coming to the football.
Yeah.
Obviously with the academy teams, and the young players and whatnot, parents have kind of got a taste for senior football even, and they come and watch the men's games and the ladies' games.
Yeah, so everybody's getting involved, and there's so many new builds going up in Ballyclare at the minute and the local area as well.
Yeah, with the new bypass that was built a couple of years ago, and it's just houses upon houses there.
Yeah.
And so many new people coming into the town. So we're hopeful that we can grow our academies.
Yeah.
But as I said earlier, we really need another pitch to be able to do that.
I know, we can have 3 pitches with the population of Ballyclare that such is growing, but it is super to see, and it's lovely that we can play a part in the community.
Well, yes, we're bordered here by schools, and the schools actually have direct access, to the pitch. And what we foresee in building this new facility is that with us being in the centre of Ballyclare, we can be part of a regeneration of Ballyclare Town Centre.
And that's massive because there is so many young people, and if they're not given, that outlet and sport, it can lead to antisocial behaviour, which can be a massive problem in towns, but we can be a part of to help that.
Yes, the young people need to be given direction. They need to be given a cause to come and do something. They need organised facilities.
Absolutely. And a safe environment as well.
A safe environment, yes.
Yeah. And how far have we got in discussion with the new build and the community hub that we're proposing? How far along is that project, Robert?
We engaged with the council a couple of years ago and muted this idea of having a community hub as part of our new building. And they were very receptive, and they actually funded consultants to come in and do a feasibility study. And those consultants talk to people both through face-to-face meetings, through online engagement, back and forth. And they presented then a very positive business case that this would work.
Yes.
What we need to do now is find a funding mechanism.
Yes, absolutely.
that's always the difficult part.
Yes.
But we look forward to working with the council and other partners, and getting to that point.
Yeah. And everything, it's so important that we do get support, as we've mentioned with the pitch, everything costs a lot of money. We want to build this new community hub, so we do still need help from people, and we're very lucky we've got a lot of sponsors and we've got boards around the ground, but we can always use a bit more, can't we?
We always, can need both finance and people.
Yes.
You need finance to do these new things, all the ideas that we have. We also can use people to help us with all of these programs.
Yeah.
And, if anyone's interested in any of the football aspects, please get in touch, because we have lots of opportunities.
Yeah, and we need lots of volunteers, as you've said.
Yes.
Lots more bodies on the ground to help us with
Yes.
with these.
And people might be afraid that they're not qualified or whatever. You don't need massive qualifications to be involved in this. We'll give you direction. And the one thing I can assure you is you'll enjoy it.
Yeah, and we are a very welcoming club, and we'll always be here to support people all along the way, and advice, and
Absolutely.
and they'll enjoy it. I think once they come down, they'll see.
Absolutely. Even before this facility was built, we've always been a very community-oriented.
Yeah, absolutely.
Club. And as you say, we welcome everybody to the club and all the teams that come to play against us and whatnot. We've made so many friends along the way. And now it's no different. It's just a bigger operation. Come along and have a look. There's something going on here every night throughout the week. There's training, there could be games. There'll be games on Saturdays, maybe some Friday nights, Saturday mornings, Saturday afternoons. Come along and have a look, and you might find you'd like it.